YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Siobhan Giovanni. You know what we're here for. Back again with another video with a podcast series. Episode 7. I think we're on 7 now. Yeah, we should be on 7 by now. So, I'd say I'm about an 8 today. I feel good. Had a nice little workout in. Today's video, I want to do something different. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear who's watching me, reasons why you watch me, reasons why you could be watching me, and I want to know who's my audience. I'm curious to see what are your likes, what are your interests are, what your days are like. Because I'm going to talk about my days, but I'm also looking for feedback from you, not critiques on like how I run my show or how I do my thing or how I show my personality on screen, but I want to hear about what you guys got going on, the stuff that you guys see and deal with on a daily basis. But today's video, I am going to talk about motivation, being accountable for time management. Also, I wanted to talk about distinguishing when is it a good time to play and when is it a good time to buckle down and be more disciplined. So for those, I don't know who I'm speaking to, but for me, when I wake up in the morning, I'm usually in the mind frame where I always have these same thoughts, and these same thoughts, they constantly like haunt me. I think about two things. How am I going to spend my day? That's not one of them, but the overall arching theme is like how I'm going to spend my day. And I either spend my day one or two ways. I'm either just so stressed out just because I have so much things going on and life is just throwing things at me, and I'm just being a product of my environment. I'm just doing random things that, say, if I'm doing stuff with school, I'm dealing with just like doing assignments that don't mean or matter at all, and I'm over here like questioning why I even have to do these assignments, or I'm just handling real life shit. So I'm either trying to get ahead, trying to focus myself, trying to really just sit here and get this work done so I can go off and go do what I really want to do, work out, write, script write, or, come up with something creative that I can feel good at, that like my time wasn't wasted today. Or I'm just like, you know what? I'm so stressed out. I can't even focus on what I got going on right now. So I'm going to just do what I need to get done so I can feel like my time is valued and not worry about what I got going on and then return to that stuff later. So I think that the duality that I need to distinguish, like understanding like when is it a good time to sit and actually start to like hone and like buckle down and really just like get all those things done. Wait, when is it? Like, because I feel like that's also like an age thing too. I'm 26, and before I used to look back in my life and I used to think that I used to have this like this credo, this motto for myself, around like 19, 20, 21, 22, and that's all in the same type of age group gap. And I used to think to myself, I'm like, man, tomorrow's not promised, so I'm gonna do what I need to do to really just have as much fun as possible. No one has ever given me an easy. I did not come up. If I was to talk about my whole entire life story, you guys would understand that like I didn't have an easy upbringing. I moved from place to place, and I've been some of the stuff that I did was like self-conflicting. I brought it upon myself. I was always looking for trouble, I guess. I was a troublemaker, but I was smart, so I wasn't like overly doing stuff that like I probably shouldn't have been doing. But I was always like that street life was a part of who I am. Um, and I was just always looking for like fights, just because I have that competitive nature within me. But why I say that is that, like, I was just always like rambunctious, like I was wild, like I felt like nobody could touch me back then, just because people used to like give me a hard time. They probably used to see me and they see that, like, they would just categorize me as this person that, like, oh damn, like he probably think he got it going on, like I gotta humble this kid. So people would always like look to like humble me, and I'll be like, listen, I'm not the one. You can't fuck with me like that. So, but that's another story. The thing I'm trying to like really teach you guys is that there is a time where we do get stressed out so much to a point where you're like, yo, you're like, honestly, I feel like my life is not even mine. I feel like I'm a product of somebody else's design. You work for jobs, or you work, whether you're a student in school or whether you're onto your career path, and you think to yourself, you're like, man, I had dreams to be this person. I want to be this individual that does a certain type of trade or is educated in a certain field, and you think, you're like, man, like the money's gonna make me happy, or so that really is like a over thing that you put above you, and you're like, man, like I need to just keep on working, because like I know that if I keep on pushing, if I keep on going, like it'll all pay off. But then you end up really like hating your life, or you start to hate and resent like the everyday zombie lifestyle that you live, and you're like, man, this is not it. I need to like find some type of escapism that helps me out, to bring me to a place where I used to be happy again. Or you start to like revisit old stuff that you used to do, and whether that has, like, if you're a guy, whether that has to do with chasing women, or just like venturing off with like friends that you don't normally talk to on a daily basis anymore because y'all fell off, or if you're a woman, you're going out and you're hanging out with friends that you probably cut off because they don't grind as hard as you do, or vice versa. If you're coming up from a side where you play way too much, you're going out every single weekend, Friday, Saturday sees you, and like you must go out, or you're having drinks, or you're eating too much, and you're overly being greedy to a point where you've gained so much weight, and you're like, damn, like I need to start like really humbling myself, and like teaching myself healthier traits, because longevity wise, like it's not gonna pan out good for me. Now I have health issues, or now I feel like my colleagues, or the people that I went to high school with, are way ahead of me, and you start to compare yourself, which is a bad quality, by the way. Don't compare yourself to no one's lifestyle. I had to learn that. Because I'll see myself and I'll compare myself with other people and think that they've dealt with what I've dealt with, and I probably have dealt with way more stuff than them, or they've probably dealt with different, like, so you can drive yourself insane thinking about all those different possibilities. So that's just something for you guys to think about. Maybe it relates to your life, maybe it doesn't. It's just my 2 cents on the topic. Tomorrow I'm thinking about doing a watch, like just a critique on Netflix. So I'm gonna find one of my favorite Netflix shows that I'm watching right now, and together I guess I'm gonna try to see if I can come up with a way where I can take certain scenes, analyze them, and put them out for you guys that enjoy movie critiques or Netflix show critiques. So maybe it'll be fun. So look out for that one. This is Label Me Later. help us get to that 1,000 subscribers point before I forget. Just share this video, share the series. We're on episode 7 now, so we got a solid good 7 episodes of this podcast. We are looking for people to come on. I promote independent businesses. If you need promotion, we could sit there, we could talk about it. But this is not all just for a promotional, setting. So come on the show. We'd love to get more people, more engaging thoughts. And that's it.